This is Dr. Flight. I hope you're doing fantastic. I have a short video, relatively short video, introducing stage 3 of the project that you were having in our class, that we're working on in our class. You remember the first two stages of the project took, in descending order, a broad view of the product category that we're going to focus your project on. The second stage investigated a very specific company that operates within your product category, your focal company, and you did an internal analysis of that company. This third stage focuses on creating a new product concept. So I know a lot of people have kind of been excited about this stage. You've been thinking about this stage from the very beginning of the course, and it's been frustrating that you haven't really worked on this aspect of the project yet. But to be able to do this stage properly, you really have to understand your competitors, understand the market structure, and understand the firm. So there are three pieces that have to be sort of dealt with when we develop a new product. There are three components that have to be addressed before you are able to move a product concept forward. So there are the three C's. So you want to focus heavily on, and in this project you're going to see these, or in this stage you're going to see these components. You're going to focus on the market segment or the customer. That's one of the C's. So say you produce a product idea or concept, you have to be able to demonstrate exactly who this product is going to be positioned towards, which market segment, and specifically why this group of consumers is likely to buy your product. All right, so take a customer-centric approach for part of this, and think about, does this product add value to the customer, and how does it do so? How will the product be differentiated in the customer's eyes, at least, to induce them or encourage them or motivate them to buy your product? What is it about your product that will trigger the customer to purchase? That's one element. Another element of this, another one of the C's, is competition. So part of this is that when you introduce a new product, you got to do it in the context of other products that are already serving the market and already satisfy a market need that your new product is also going to satisfy. So in context of the competitive landscape, where does your product fall? Like, what makes your product stand out among others that are being offered? Who would your most direct competitors be? What other products are out there that you're going to compete with, and so forth? Okay, that's the second C that you have to incorporate and consider when you're developing a new product. The third C is the company itself. Your company that you chose for your project, you have to be able to demonstrate that this new product concept fits into their portfolio of products, that it makes sense that they would be able to launch this product, and that they would be able to successfully produce it and design it and all that stuff. So again, does it make sense for the company to do this? And how is it going to impact their bottom line? You might want to think about, will it be a complementary to their other products? Will it be will it be a cannibalistic type thing where it'll add a new product option, but it'll take sales from another one of their products? Those are all considerations. And keep in mind that the company wants to build a product that leverages things they do well, their strengths and resources. So if you introduce a product and the company has no real basis in producing that product, then why would they do it? I guess is a big question, and one that you have to justify in your answer. So again, as we begin here, I'll just kind of look at this stage 3 piece. We want to develop a new product concept. We need to be able to describe at length its details, its what it is, why it works, what is it about it, what's unique about it, its differentiating features, all of those types of things, the rationale for this product and what it is. You have to also include price. Make sure you include a pricing strategy or scheme that you'll use in order to price that, and provide justification for doing so. Okay, And that's kind of what it is. I've provided an outline here, which also includes one piece, it's number 4, an estimation of first year revenue from this particular product. This is going to be difficult to do, and it's never really incredibly accurate. This is not a guess, though. You don't just guess at what you think it might be. You need to use some rationale and justification for why you think sales will be what they are. And the model, as is, again, is explained in number 4 here, so be sure to read this, is what you want to do is you want to estimate your market size, which you probably already done. If you did stage 1 well, you have this. If you did not do stage well, then you do not have this. But you should estimate how many consumers there are that would likely be in the market for your product. Step 2, you want to provide an estimate for what percentage of that market will at least initially try your product. Now, we traditionally do this with a concept test, and I'm not requiring that you do a quick concept test, but it's really the best way to get at this number. And it may be 5% or 10%, or I don't know, it'll be some percentage of the overall market. And when you arrive at that, again, don't just guess at what that percentage would be. You have to provide some rationale for why you think it is what it is. Now, will it be 100% accurate? No, that's okay. What I want to know, though, is how you arrived at that number, why you think that's a good number. Okay, so take your market size, multiply it by the percentage of consumers who you think will purchase that product, and you'll have the number of units you anticipate to sell. Now, next, step 3 is multiply that by your price, and you'll have a rough estimate of gross revenue for that particular product. Again, we're not going to have cost numbers, so we're not going to be able to know profit margin and things like that. And I get it. This is one of the areas of this overall broad project that is the weakest, probably, because you really can't get that information typically. There's a lot of leeway, I guess, when you start looking at this one component of this one stage. But we do want to have some idea of what type of economic impact this product line or this new product concept will have as you introduce it to the business itself. So how will it fit into the business model or the financial model, the revenue model of the company relative to the other products that they offer? That's the goal. That's what you want to do. So looking at this outline again, explain to us what the new concept is, its benefits, what it does, why it works, how it works, the technology used that creates the benefit for the customer, describe the different forms the product will have, those types of things. If it's a service, describe the process in which the service is delivered and how the process of the service delivery works, if it's a service. Different product variations, include all that information in a very organized way, and also your pricing model. What will the price be and why? Create or have a section that explains why this product is justified. Why in the firm? Why should the firm use this? And this is where you incorporate where it goes in the product portfolio chart and all of that. Okay. Next, or third, include a justification for why the market is likely to buy this product, right? And then that segues right into that sales estimation. So those two kind of go one right after the other. And then finally, one of our goals here, and especially in this class, is to consider this idea that when you do something, your competitors are going to react. They always will. And so what we want to do is be able to think about at least what those potential reactions will be. And so include a short bit on what you can anticipate your competitors do. And you should know exactly who those competitors are because you've done that research already. You just pull it from your prior work. And give us some ideas on things we should be concerned about from competitors' reactions, and kind of go from there. Okay, so again, this is the stage three of our project where we're actually creating our concept for our product. This will eventually lead into stage four, which is the launch of the product, and how that launch will be executed. Um, and in fact, when we do that, we've talked about the P form of the four Ps. We're also included in the price P of the four Ps. So what we have left to do is talk about how the product will be promoted to build awareness for the launch and how it will be distributed. Those are the two last components of the execution stage of this particular piece. It's the commercialization of the product are those last two P's that we really want to kind of harp on and kind of focus on. These two P's are earlier stage. They're really during your strategic design phase, as opposed to the functional execution phase. So that's why I split them up this way. Okay, so please, I want to talk to your groups. I want to be able to be a resource for your group. So don't wait to the last minute, but use the time that you can to be able to reach out to me if you need to and such for your project, and have fun with it. I look forward to seeing what you all create. Thanks.